Hello there, I'm there for KQ Throw Moggington. I'm the Yahoo who told you to be here early and then wound up in the bathroom for like 2 minutes past stream start time. And also, I didn't source a box art image because I slipped in. It's the professionalism that you're here for. It's all that professionalism that you just can't escape being here. Let me go ahead and fucking source that. Yeah, that'll work. Box art change! Okay. Yeah, no, that's the box art for this game. Let's, oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Lunar 2, Eternal Blue complete. Ignore the magic. Oh yeah, this is fucking magical. No. Look, if it were this easy to stream, everybody would be doing it. Making my social media posts that get posted because I'm posting things. The hard rock. Are there soft rocks? There are. Soft rock is a genre. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I hope you're all prepared for anime, and video game, and anime, and some talking, and in-engine cutscenes, and out-of-engine cutscenes. And then I'm gonna get my ass blasted by sandworms. Live on Twitch. Please look forward to it. Genre the Construct, thank you for your beautiful insight. Wonder if this one will land better for you on the second chance, doubtful. Mostly what it's gonna land is 10 billion random battles. And I know they're not technically random, because they are not, because they are represented on screen. But we're gonna have 10 billion random battles, okay? So we have a minute to go. And man, we are rocking hard. How long is this? Oh, it's over. Yay. Okay. The Deep Carnival. I don't know what that means. Someday I'm gonna have to play through the Legend of Heroes games. I really have to. I have to. It's a moral imperative. I have played through Lunar Silver Star Story 1 many times. I've only played through this once, and I didn't even finish it. Whereas I probably should have. I had to leave it unfinished for an assortment of reasons. Oh, good. Duck Station wants an update. Alright, well, while we're waiting for Duck Station to update, let's move over here. I'll move you folks down here. Duck Station is busy updating itself into a frenzy. And now it's done, so... Congratulations, folks! You are here for the start of Lunar Eternal Blue Complete. Your reward is nudity. Let's get that up and running. Well, mostly your reward is landscapes, but also your reward is nudity. Game capture, please. Thank you. Sage took 1,000 years. Yeah. Sage took 1,000 years to get through. It was very tiring. Doot. And I would play 1,000 years if you would buy me 10,000 beer. No, don't even drink. So you'll notice something was missing. There was no elaborate anime cutscene before this title screen. And no matter how long we sit here and wait, there will not be an elaborate anime cutscene. Because that stuff starts as soon as we hit new game. A very wistful theme music, though. So let's get into it. And you're not going to hear much from me. Well, you might.
Hanging silently in space, the world in the shadow of the blue star was once a lonely, barren place, unfit for habitation. However, Althena took pity on that world and transformed it into a place of beauty and wonder. She called the new world Lunar. Time and circumstance conspired to force Althena to populate Lunar with people from the blue star, and, just as on the world from which they came, life was held in a delicate balance. Through times of peace, war, chaos, and battle, the blue star loomed as the only constant in the new world. Thousands of years passed, burying the origin and purpose of the blue star in the sands of time. Eventually, inhabitants of Lunar forgot why the blue star was there or how it came to be, until a girl awakened that could join the two worlds, or tear them apart forever.
I don't think he sounds bored. I think he sounds extremely sarcastic about this. Looks like a raid dungeon for level 60 characters. Anyway, welcome to me getting a Twitch ban. And now the very Game Arts intro. We gotta pan over some vaguely Mesoamerican stuff. So this is just Mass Effect again. That can't be comfortable. I had and wore that pendant every day. I don't know where it is now.
This is not the time for my awakening.
Me waking up 10 minutes before the alarm, like...
Something's gone terribly wrong.
Yeah, no, this is just what New England looks like in, any given day, honestly. When I refer to the deadly ice dome, I fucking mean it. Meanwhile, on this map square...
Ruby, did you say something?
Oh, great. Don't tell me you're hearing voices now.
I'm sure I heard something. I should have brought Grandpa's chisel. This is way harder than I thought. Ugh.
Hurry up and get the dragon's eye. The timer's almost run out on the trap.
Trap? What trap?
The CD loading trap.
Ah! Why didn't you tell me about that earlier?
I did, but you were too wrapped up in getting the jewel to listen.
Oh yeah, the jewel. Hold on, I've almost got it.
Hurry, Hero.
There, I got it.
The right sapphire jewel. It's beautiful and it's all ours. Yeah, Ruby is, kind of adorable. I like Ruby. I don't think anybody in this cast is
Watch
unlikable.
that rumbling.
Oh no, the exit's closing. Hurry!
Oh well, everybody's dead.
Oh, Hero, don't die on me. You just can't die.
I'm okay, Ruby. It's just a few bruises.
Okay, that's it. No more exploring for us. I can't do this anymore, Hero. We always end up getting in some sort of
Shh! Ruby! Listen!
What?
And now, hijinks.
Ah! Come on, Ruby, let's get out of here! Well, looks like you've caught us in another messy situation. Oh, by the way, if you haven't figured it out, my name is Hero, and the flying cat is named Ruby. She says she's actually a baby red dragon, but I don't know if I quite believe her. She doesn't care though. We've been friends for what seems like forever. My grandfather Gwen is an archaeologist who taught us how to explore ancient ruins like this. Well, not exactly like this. Grandpa'd have a coronary if he saw me in this kind of danger, but you get the idea. I think it's so cool that these dungeons and ruins that time forgot can be found and explored by someone like me.
One of my favorite lines of the narration is coming up.
The world I live in today is the result of things that happened long ago. Someday, I'll gather enough information from ruins like these to prove that.
Okay, first off, the world that I live in today is the... Yes, Hero, that is how history works. That is, in fact, how history works, Hero. I'm very glad that we're caught up on that. 2, Ruby. I like Noah better, honestly. Like, I understand that she's a lot of people's favorite, but I like Null better. Null is more interesting to me than, like, a perpetually horny cat. Aside from that, yeah, let's just get into it. Hello, by the way, everybody who came in while I was staring at the intro. Hi. I'm glad you're here. Whew, that was too close for comfort. One of those inferno ghouls singed my wings. But hey, it's just a small price to pay for that huge jewel we found. Uh-oh. We better head back to Grandpa's house before he starts to worry about us. And, we are clocked in at almost exactly 15 minutes of cutscenes before we're allowed to move around on our own. Ruby to Hero, come in, Hero. This is the rock that nearly pasted us, remember? We can't go back into the dragon ruins unless we can find another way inside. We're not going anywhere with this thing corking the cave. Ruby just comes off as the Ms. Pac-Man to Null's Pac-Man. Anyway, now that we've had a little bit of interactivity, Let's go back to being non-interactive for a bit. Oh, no, wait, we do have to go through this dungeon. And here's where I died the first time I played this game, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save. I don't want to watch that again. So here's a change from the first game. We can run a little bit, but only a little tiny bit. We can run in a very short burst. I just picked AI. Great, cool. So here's another difference. Ruby actually contributes. Yeah, we got an herb. Running away from all those flaming monsters and giant boulders really wore me out. Hero, why don't we stand at the statue and send a prayer of love to Althena? I always feel better after a blessing from the goddess. So we are still being assisted by healing statues from the goddess? Is this unworked too? Yes, but it doesn't fucking matter. They didn't change it. Can I please have this random battle? They barely changed anything. It's interesting to see that you all like this battle theme better. That's very questionable judgment on your part. I'm already missing the first game's battle theme. Anyway, Hero here doesn't usually get 2 attacks. But he's using a dagger. And daggers are fast weapons, so he gets 2 attacks. Now I'm gonna try to clean out the entire area of monsters, solely because we really need the levels. Otherwise we are probably going to die soon. Amazingly, he can dodge. That's never happened before. Holy shit, 3 times in a row. I'm actually impressed. There's a major problem with Silver Star Story Complete. There's a major problem with Eternal Blue. And that's that we have magic, we have items, we have equip, and we have system. But nowhere do we have the ability to see how many experience points it is to our next level. So that's very irritating. We cannot see how long it takes for Hero to go to the next level. And that has always bothered me. Now we also have the boomerang. Good old trusty Booey.
Dodge this!
You'll never guess what movie was particularly popular in theaters just a little bit before this came out. Alright, I'm ducking back to the statue. You bet it was Indiana Jones. It depends on how you define a few years. Dung beetles! The most one-shottable of opponents. Can't remember many movies with Boomerang. The fact that he yells "Dodge this" right before he throws it is a Matrix reference. That one wasn't supposed to be subtle. I may have to recalibrate my material. Uh-oh, now what did we do? You've destroyed the planet. It's time to leave. Samus. Anyway, here comes some CGI.
Wow, Hero! Get a load of that!
Get a load of
That's
this.
incredible! But what the heck is it? It looks like a ship, but it moves without wind or sails.
Hey, you! Yes! You over there! What are you doing in this area?
Who does this Joker think he is?
My name is Hero, and this is Ruby. Identify yourself.
Certainly. I am White Knight Leo, leader of Althena's Guard. And this is the dragon ship Destiny. Now then, listen up. You kids need to evacuate this area. I don't want to see any civilians accidentally caught in the middle of this thing. Return to your home immediately. Move it!
Thank you, Captain struggling with the lip flaps. I really feel for the poor voice actors of this era. Also, this... Like, from the way the gigantic plumes of smoke billow out of the back, this is the grungiest ship in the world. This guy sure is bossy. Thanks for the warning, but we'll make our own decisions. Isn't that right, Hero? I love getting run over by land tanks. I love when I get flattened and die in the sand. How amusing. Not only are you country folk rude and ignorant, but your pets are as well. What? I am not Hero's pet, mister, and don't you forget it. Yeah, but you would be if he asked politely. Excuse me, but you just said you're the leader of Althena's Guard. What is it exactly? And why would the goddess need you to protect her anyway? And what does God need with a starship? What? Are you so ignorant as to be unaware of the protectors of your world? Perhaps I should spare a moment to educate you, Hero. That is the name you spoke, is it not? Our world is approaching an era of darkness and destruction, Hero. It has been foretold. But prophecies are not set in stone. They speak of a possible future, not an inevitable one. Okay. We're gonna roll with that. Alright. And that is what you currently behold. The Dragon Ship Destiny. Oh, this is that Destiny I've been hearing so much about. Man, it looks better than people claim. Althena's Guard is here to wield the goddess's strength and save this world from cataclysm. Now that I have enlightened you, Hero, I again ask that you leave this place at once. And take your cat with you. I cannot guarantee your safety if you remain here any longer.
Helmsman, set a new course. Destination? Gwen's Research Outpost.
So he seems nice. Someone needs to teach that guy what a cat looks like. I agree, he'd probably be... never mind. I didn't like what else he had to say either. An era of darkness, the destruction of the world. Creeped me out too, Ruby. What did he mean by that? And when he left, he shouted the name Gwen. What does he want with Grandpa? Speaking of Grandpa, he's gonna be ticked if we're not home soon. Good point, Ruby. Let's get out of here. Now, remember the words of Null. He does not look like a cat. Cats look like him. Let's see. I don't know which way we're going here. But I do remember an adjustment that I wanted to make. One way to make this early game a little more survivable if I take a lot of hits is to pull up the tactics menu and, stick him towards the back. A lot of the time when I'm taking hits in this game, it's because, we walked forward to engage the enemy. And one thing we can do about that is simply defend on the first turn. And let them come to us. Yo, big crits! Ow. We got windmill slammed. Yeah, or I could just use a healing item. We have 7. It's fine. Both going to the same place. Not that he knows that, or cares. An inventory that doesn't suck is a medium-sized price to pay for not being able to see what my fucking experience gains are. But yeah, we can only run in tiny little bursts, and that is frustrating. The victory theme is tepid as hell. It kinda is. Hero could have been like, hey, funny you should mention that name, come back! I agree, that would have been totally effective. we'd fall into making Gundam Wing jokes. I wasn't planning on it, honestly. Honestly, what I've been thinking of is hero protagonist from Snow Crash. Alright, I'm just gonna nail this guy.
Dodge this!
For not much damage. Is that a Snow Crash? What, hero protagonist? That is the name of the hero protagonist of Snow Crash. Neil Stevenson likes to hang his lampshades high, is all I'm saying. Yeah, another healing item! That's 2 in 1 dungeon. I hate it. Wait, let's actually go ahead and preemptively whap this dude.
Dodge this!
Or it could just Sonic Beam us. You did not choose that name randomly. Are you Neil Stevenson? I never knew. Oh, okay. Never dramatically torn up an invitation letter and then leaned forward to whisper, "I'll kill you." Yeah, that's probably why he's never gotten anywhere with her. That's a really romantic gesture to make. I'll kill you with love, baby. Everything we do gets us 5 experience points, and we have gotten a level. And Pose Sword! Hero hops high and hits hard. I don't know why it's called Pose Sword. It'll be funny to see how much actual, like, shipping and sorting is in this game compared to what y'all seem to remember. 100 silver, I couldn't just leave that behind. Well, we could wander off, but there's actually nothing we can do up there, so... Here we are at the world's most ramshackle shack. Dancing Sky Slash Flying Sword. So why Pose Sword? Cause it hits like a raven? Weekly dishwashing duty. Blue, silver, and white days, Gwyn. Gold, green, and black days, Hero. Red days, Ruby. 1 day on, huh? Ruby's got it easy. Yes! Yes, Lord Leo, I have spent many years researching the Blue Spire. But it remains a mystery to me as it has to everyone for hundreds of years. You can't possibly expect I would know all of its secrets, or even any of them. That started out as an old man voice, and now it's just like... a Seth MacFarlane character, parody of a vaudeville character. Besides, what leads you to be interested in the Blue Spire at all? Blue stars, secret riddles. Huh. What a simple life you lead, my aged archaeologist. My work is of a much greater importance than digging up the offal of our ancestors. The Destroyer is coming to our world, and the Blue Spire is the place at which it will enter. The goddess Athena has given me direct and explicit orders to eradicate the Destroyer. The goddess Athena? A demon in the Tower of Blue? You speak nonsense. Utter nonsense. Whether you believe me or not, Gwyn, I require your help, and I shall not leave without it. It is foretold the Destroyer will appear north of the Salian Desert, and what lies north? The Blue Spire, of course. And although the entrance into the Spire is sealed, Lord Leo will find a way inside, and he will vanquish the Destroyer with Athena's power. The Blue Spire is rumored to be teeming with all manner of frightening monsters. As for the Destroyer, it is said that no one has looked upon its horrific face and survived. Goddess Athena founded the priesthood to govern the world in her absence, and after her return, Athena's guard was established to carry out her will. Lord Leo isn't merely the leader of Athena's guard, he's also a client, but also one of her 4 heroes. Not even the Destroyer stands a chance against Leo's might. Okay, well, let's just, Hero, what's wrong with you? You walked right past Grandpa Gwyn without saying a word. What if he needs your help dealing with Lord Leo? Shame on you. Okay, if he needs my help dealing with Lord Leo, he's not a very effective old man mentor character. Also, what am I gonna do? Be polite at him? I knew our path would cross once more, Hero, when I learned of your family ties. When did you learn of... Like, he saw a family photo when he walked in the door or something. And he's covering hard. Your grandfather claims to know nothing of the Spire or the Destroyer's arrival. I find it hard to believe such a famed historian would be ignorant of such topics. How strange that Gwyn knows nothing of the Destroyer when he has long investigated the Spire. No stranger than you being 25 and never having a girlfriend. People are starting to talk. There is no way that line was in the original script. Grandpa, we're home. There you are. If you weren't always late, I might have started worrying about you. This is Lord Leo, the head of Athena's guard. He wants to know about the Blue Spire. Yes, and as I was about to explain, I don't have the time for a history lesson. Yeah, I'm sorry, a sitcom with Alan Moore. I cannot possibly envision what that would look like. What Xavier would tell you Xavier's theme is. All I'm getting is, like, the leader of the X-Men. So... that's just what I'm gonna pretend you're talking about. I have but a single question of you, Gwen. How does one break the seal of the Spire's entrance? Yeah, I'm still gonna pretend you're talking about the X-Men. Sorry. Yes, well, that is indeed the million-silver question, isn't it? Not exactly sure, of course, but it seems to me that if one were to take the... I don't have time to act on a hunch, old man. If you don't know the way inside, I shall simply have to destroy the Blue Spire with a blast of the Destiny Dragon Cannon. To be fair, if I had something called the Dragon Cannon, I would have to fire it at will, also. Hero, you have a kind face and a strong will, which makes you a valuable commodity. I'll give you 20 bucks for your kind face, and 30 bucks for your strong will. Why don't you leave this foolish field of archaeology and join us in Athena's guard? You have the potential to be a great warrior, Hero. I know a good man when I see one. Oh, I just bet you do. Why would Hero want to trade his freedom for servitude? He won't work for you. You are grating on my nerves, little one. Did you never learn to speak only when spoken to? Unless you have suddenly recalled the information I seek, I shall take leave of you now. I must prepare myself, and the members of Athena's guard to confront the Destroyer. And for your safety, Gwyn, I suggest you stay far away from the Blue Spire. for it is soon to be a battlefield, upon which the Destroyer will become the Destroyed! Do you need a wheelbarrow for your ego on the way out? That arrogant fop claimed the goddess has come to our world once again as a human, and is issuing orders directly to him. Very strange. And this is the Destroyer he spoke of. Something's up, my boy. That's for certain, and I don't like the smell of it, not one bit. Okay. Oh dear, here, my boy, come quickly. You have to see this. Something's happening at the Herculand. Hurry. Look, hero! Do you see that strange beam of light shining forth from the blue spire? Aimed directly into the heavens, pointed toward the blue star. Wow, it looks like friendship really is magic. Or orbital strikes are also magic. I've lived near the spire for many years, hero, and I've never seen anything quite like that. I think we've witnessed the arrival of the Destroyer, my boy, just as Lord Leo predicted. And I have the awful feeling we're all going to be in a world of trouble. So let's go to the blue spire. Let's check out that light. We should check out that light, Grandpa. What if it really was the Destroyer? We need to find out for sure and warn Lord Leo if it is. And I know you won't be satisfied until you see it with your own eyes, right, Grandpa? Ah, yes, I suppose you do have a point there, my boy. Well then, go get my weapon in the basement. It might be a little rusty, but it'll do. I'll get the things we need from the house, although there's only one item we must have. I'm not letting you and Ruby travel to the spire by yourself, that's for certain. This is so exciting, hero! What do you think we're gonna find at the spire? Well, other than a fantastic adventure, of course. Not that I didn't like the dragon ruins, but I can't help but feel that something really amazing is about to happen. Can't help wondering what we'll find at the blue spire. What do you think it is, hero? Yeah, when you get games for the, like 12 to 16 set, they tend to restate a lot of information for purposes of making sure the audience is caught up. Wow, that's the oldest knife I've ever seen. I wonder where Grandpa Gwen got it from. He forged it in the Bronze Age. An ancient dagger. It is very, very marginally better than what we had. But marginally better than what we had is still better than what we had. Also, let's check out the books. A blue spire. Many mysteries lurk deep within the blue spire, located to the north of the Saiyan Desert. The Saiyan Desert. Not the Saiyan Desert, that's a different thing. The spire's entrance is sealed with powerful magic. No one has seen its interior for hundreds of years. Althena and Lunar, Volume 1, Darkness to Light. Long ago, the goddess Althena left the dying blue star and came to the lifeless world of Lunar. Lunar was made a land of beauty and wonder, and Althena brought her children from the blue star. Many claims have been made that people once lived upon the surface of the blue star. But those unproven claims have merely added to the blue star's rich tapestry of myth and lore. One thing I really like about the fact that Lunar takes place on the moon, away from Earth, is that any JRPG set on Earth could be a Lunar prequel. Think about it. The Lost Frontier Volume 2, Longing. Many people have gazed into the night sky, and basking in the blue star's light felt a strange sadness. Is it merely the blinding beauty of the blue star that stirs the heart, or does it run deeper than that? Final Fantasy IV, famous for taking place on Earth. The Ancient Ruins of Lunar. This book is dedicated to the joy of discovery and to my grandson, Hero, Gwen. Hero has never read past the dedication page on this one, clearly. Maybe the blue star is the ice age we had in actual history. Maybe the blue star is the friends we made along the way. A Brief History of Althena, Volume 1, Glorious Rebirth. Every few hundred years, we are blessed with the return of Althena, the goddess of beauty and love. Althena leads her children into an era of peace and absolute harmony before returning to the heavens. That is nowhere near true. That has never been true. Okay? But Dragon Masters Volume 3, Alex. A Dragon Master is the sworn protector of the goddess Althena and her strongest warrior. Here in Volume 3, we decided to define that, finally. But the world has been without a Dragon Master since the last rebirth of the goddess. The last Dragon Master to walk our world was named Alex. That's all we know. Althena's Dragons Volume 1, The Colors. The goddess is served by 4 dragons, each a different color: white, blue, black, and red. The combined strength of Althena and the dragons shields our world from the forces of evil. Other creatures have been called dragons, but only the creatures born of Althena are true dragons. That's right, if Althena didn't personally give birth to you, you're not a dragon. Vane, the Magic City, Volume 1, A Glorious History. There once existed in this world a city which floated above the clouds with the power of magic. But the Magic Emperor used his evil power to blast Vane from the heavens, and its magic was lost. Speaking of magic, did you all see that they're doing a remake of Dynasty Warriors 3? Apparently. I guess the current ones aren't selling that well, or they really want to cash into on nostalgia. Ruins Research List. Dragon Tower Ruins, Star Dragon Tower, Goddess Tower, Blue Spire, especially the Spire. Did he actually do that? Yeah, he shot it down with the Grindery or Grindery, whichever you prefer to say. They had like a one-shot duel with each other. I knew I'd put it away for safekeeping. I'd just forgotten where it was. This jewel is the key that opens the entrance to the Blue Spire. Hold on to it for me, alright? Sure thing, Grandpa. Be sure to equip the weapon you took from the chest. It's no use to us in your bag, my boy. Good work, my boy. You already equipped your weapon. I can see you're anxious to get going. You preempted my tutorial, you motherfucker! What's wrong with you? I have to admit, I'm quite excited myself. I haven't been on an adventure in ages. Well, let's get moving, my boy. The Blue Spire is due north of here and mighty hard to miss. We now have Gwen in our party. Can we touch his equipment? No. Touching his equipment is illegal. The Grindery, where you milk old men for profit. He knows healing and healing. This is our crutch character to keep us alive. Gwen, I notice you can't equip items. Just parked out here on the ocean. That's a normal place to park your sky tank. It's fine, he's not gonna die or turn into the Magic Emperor. Gwen will betray us. He's gonna leave us for dead and become the Destroyer. Spoilers! I am lying through my teeth, or am I? You can't tell. Hero, these statues give me the creeps. It's like they're staring at us. Let's get going, okay? These are the guardians of the Blue Spire. They'll awaken only if the spire is threatened. Probably best not to tempt fate, of course. Let's step away and stay quiet. Apparently I have teeth. You can see like 2 pixels of my teeth, I think. Not very well. Like, I think they're there. I have like I don't exactly have an anime fang. Anyway, video game. Here's the entrance, hero. Hand me that jewel I gave you earlier. It's time to put it to use. Now, if I put the jewel into the eye like this, the door should open. It's a perfect fit, my boy! My eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can clearly see the door hasn't opened. Follow the procedure just as it was written in the book. Very strange indeed. I'm certain putting the jewel in the left eye should have opened the door. Maybe I didn't have the proper instructions, or maybe my book was missing a page. Hero, this face looks like the one in the dragon ruins you pried the jewel out of. I think I know what'll happen if you put that jewel into the other socket. No alternate dialogue. Do we know why he was holding out on Lord Leo? I don't think it's ever explicitly stated, but my personal theory is that Leo is a prick and nobody wants to talk to him. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he tried to explain it with conjecture and Leo was like, I don't care, I'm gonna go shoot it. Okay, that is also true. That's probably better than my theory, but I believe in my theory more. Eureka! I should have realized we needed 2 jewels to open the entrance, not 1. Didn't know you'd found a dragon jewel, hero. I suppose it's from the dragon ruins, where the dragon's dragon? Dragon. What else haven't you told your grandpa? Are there any more secrets I should know? Oh, well. I should have... The dragon has its head split open right now. I don't think that's a good use of...
Big, strong.
Gramps, yeah. Oh, well, I should have realized you were ready to explore the ruins, my boy. Is the bottom of the dragon alert, like, sinking off the screen? One moment. Yeah, there we go. You were ready to explore the I just think they're neat? You've gone and grown up on me, hero, much as your grandpa hates to admit it. I'm just glad you're not upset with me, Grandpa. Let's go inside and see what we find. The ruins are glowing blue! That means there's orcs nearby. Let's, see. I do like this dungeon theme better than I like the one in, Silver Star Story. Ooh, treasure chest. An angel's tear, which will revive us from the dead. Just gonna sit back and let them come to us again. The old school Lunar 1 slimes. That go splat, 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 splat. God damn, hero! Also, I like that Grandpa's mace makes the approximate sound effect of, like, an anvil being dropped. Okay, well, that goes click. Lead pipe got wave. Now you make me think that it's gonna make like the Half-Life 2 collision noise, the Half-Life 1 collision noises. Boom, boom, boom. Grandpa Gwen, also known as an aging Gordon Freeman. Yeah, that's as far as that joke went. Never recovered from the casserole exploded by Gordon. Wasn't that an actual dude in one of the Half-Life episodes, like Magnuson or somebody? Because at some point Half-Life just became about, like, canonizing every minor detail of past episodes. Anyway, now we've got Grandpa Gwen, the mana battery. Yeah, everybody hate goddamn Freeman. Oh, the way they handled it was fine. I just thought it was really funny how eventually you couldn't turn around without running into somebody from Gordon's past life. Then again, Gordon was kind of the most important man in the entire world by design. So as if it was an Assassin's Creed crossover and all the people Ezio killed came back as concubines. Hold on, I gotta write fanfiction. I'll be back in 8 years. God! You know who would be the actual Assassin's Creed crossover character? Alex Vance. Not Gordon. Alex has this habit of just showing up where you're going, like, oh, hey! Yeah! Then again, Gordon does have the reputation for going through like, air vents and stuff. Damn it! No, now you got me thinking about this! Don't do that! The Alan Wake. I think Alan Wake is too... How do I phrase it? I think Alan Wake is a little too shit on to be a Half-Life character. Or, no, not Half-Life, to be an Assassin's Creed character.
Dodge this!
There we go. One shot. Alex in the AC modern era. And that's kind of what Layla was before they kind of wasted her plot line, but I'm not gonna go into that because if we get me started about Assassin's Creed modern day stuff, I'm gonna talk about how they're remaking Assassin's Creed 4, and they're just completely abandoning the modern day storytelling. Which a lot of people are like, ooh, yay! Now Ubisoft can't satirize themselves anymore. And I hate it. I hate it. Excuse me, I'm gonna push this button. Thank you. Like, I want more modern day stuff in Assassin's Creed. I don't want less modern day stuff. But I am the minority, so... oh well.
Dodge this!
I love the chunky pixel zoom when we hit people with our Poe sword. Our Edgar Allan's Poe sword that ravens them to death. We got an herb! Remedy Entertainment made a very good universe where some guy just writes reality around himself, but only waits out where he's doing it. I've really got to play Alan Wake 2. I own it, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But... the entire Remedy Entertainment universe is up its own ass so incredibly far. And I mean that in the most positive of ways. I love when a metafictional universe gets more metafictional every fucking minute of its life. Oh my god! Alright, I forgot that could happen. I forgot there are, like, group leaders, and if you take them out, they go away. I was just attacking the unique one, because I thought, you know, it was a threat. Now, we've only got, like, one starlight, so I'm not sure how much I should be spamming Poe Sword. But it is one-shotting these very troublesome enemies that would otherwise be causing a great deal of damage to us. I would say something like I miss the days when people could open-mindedly accept shit like Assassin's Creed, but let's be real, the gamers were never accepting of Assassin's Creed. Like, from day one, people were like, oh, this has modern day stuff on it. I'm gonna leave. How much to get me on the Remedy Connected universe? Okay, so the number one problem with streaming any Remedy game from Max Payne on out to, like, Quantum... whatever it was. Quantum's... to Alan Wake, to Control. The problem with all of that is that they throw licensed music around like chefs throw salt around in the kitchen. You should use skills in battle. It makes you not die. That's very true. And, you know, it bothers me because I don't really like using skills in battle. But on the other hand, you gots to.
Dodge this!
Yeah, the closed caption plugin is still out of order. And I don't like that. I've been looking around to see if anybody is updating it, or fixing it, or doing whatever it takes to get it to work in modern day OBS. No, it is specifically broken on the OBS side. When I load OBS now, it's like, your captions plugin is broken. Uninstall that shit. Even if they mute parts of the stream VOD, your CC will be available. Not on YouTube, oddly enough. Keep trying to come up with a solution. It's weird that you put more effort into fixing my stream than I do. Anyway, we're pushing buttons in the game, by the way. If you're wondering why I stopped talking about the game, I mean, I'm just pushing buttons. Okay, also,
Dodge this!
I have considered, along with backing up the Twitch stream to YouTube, I have considered attempting to co-stream to YouTube, like stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I'm thinking about that. Is it actually easier for anyone to watch this on YouTube? I mean, would it be easier for anyone to watch this stream on YouTube? Away from all of the things that have built up on Twitch? Because I don't know that it is. Easier to watch YouTube on mobile or TV. That's interesting. That's good to know. I wouldn't have thought of that, because the idea of watching any kind of video on YouTube is, shit. To me. Not really for you? That's fine. I'm just taking a generalized poll, so that's good to know. Like, honestly, to me, the idea of streaming anywhere other than Twitch is, like, dumb as hell. I'm not gonna do it. Like, if Twitch gives out all of a sudden and I can't stream anymore, goodbye. I am dead to you. But for purely archival purposes and possibly ease of use, I might try YouTube co-streaming sometime in the future. I don't know. Twitch no-nos having YouTube chat on stream. See, that's the kind of thing I have to research. Alright, the thingy is glowing. This statue really gives me the creeps. Hero, can we please get out of here? Oh dear, it's another guardian. Fortunately, we haven't done anything to threaten this fire. One hostile act on our part and we'd be in a serious world of hurt. Let's hurry along now. Oh, Celine, you're officially done with streaming on Twitch? Like, for good? Hero, Gwyn, look at that! Isn't it fantastic? say womp womp. All the ladies and men's know that everything is better with a fisheye lens. Indeed it is, Ruby, indeed it is. After all these years of gazing at the blue spire from afar, I'm about to unlock its mysteries. We have to keep walking before you start unlocking, Grandpa. Oh, okay. Then I feel a lot better about having, like, unsubscribed from you literally yesterday. I still had a steady Twitch sub, and I finally had to cancel it, and I was feeling kind of, awkward and bad about that, but, okay. Alright, there's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. There's a slime right here. Magic math. I have to see what the magic math wood does. It lowers your defense. You little turd. Honestly, having, futzed around with, like, looked at the Owncast stuff that Silver is doing, I find it incredibly unreliable, and I would probably never actually use it for anything serious. Like I said, if Twitch boots me, I'm gone forever. Goodbye. But don't let that discourage you from trying it. You might get better results. Oh good, we can just one-shot kill those. That's nice. What the hell noise was that? Sounded like a coffee machine warming up. Oh hey, it's the bomb angel. Let's make sure it doesn't shoot us.
Dodge this!
Get better cuts from places like Streamlabs stuff. The thing is, Twitch is the only place I've found that will just send me a check. Just a check, not like deposit to bank account or PayPal or anything like that. And I kind of need that because I have no existence, so I can only... The only thing I can do is cash checks. I can't, I have no bank account, I have no savings, I have nothing, I just... I have like an envelope. So, that is more information than you require about my finances. Ooh, there's a chest. Speaking of finances, can I get paid? No, it's another healing item. Yeah, goddamn. If there's one thing I don't want, it's to encourage people to be more horny. Jesus Christ, you people. That is something that is good for you and not my priority. Like, honestly, it seems like the kind of thing that'll work out for you, and that I could never do. I hope it really does work out for you. We are still fighting random battles on our way up the spire. This is a 3-disc game, folks. So, if you like this, welcome to Random Battles Forever. This game certainly has more dungeons than original. Yeah, all 3 of those discs are game. I think there was an extra soundtrack CD. I think there was, in fact, a pack-in soundtrack CD. Can't remember. Honestly, Lunar 1 has some of my favorite music pieces of all time. I have not remembered a single music track from Lunar 2. Hero learns Squall. Fractured armor reduces the target's defense rating. Nice. So Grandpa is indeed getting stats. Wah wah. Wah wah. Yeah, now we have an actual, like, AoE magic power. There are a lot of frogs in this tower. That's true. You'd think it was an indie game from the 2000s. From the late 2000s. Ow. Yeah, let's try auto-attacking this guy just to see how bad it goes. Well, Grandpa's getting blown up. Okay. Let's do a quick palm litany. I'm not actually sure where we're going on the... Ooh. Healing Nut. There are chests all over the place, so we're hitting every corner of this spire. Herbs. And herbs. Alright, now we're downstairs again. I guess that means the ones in the top corner lead me to the, bottom. Don't understand how that works. Stop deleting my grandpa. Someone had fun writing Hero, Hopsai, and Hitchhik. That's one thing you can always say about working designs. They had a good time. I think if they could have gotten away with writing, like, whatever as a description for the Squall spell, they would have. And I say gotten away with, like somebody would have stopped them. Okay, no, that's downstairs. So we go up this way. Blah. Blah. At least it's not Gruul. But... Blah.
Dodge this!
We're gonna be hearing a lot of dodge of this throughout this game, I'm positive. Oh my god.
Dodge this!
Fucking love that mace noise. It is like a cartoon anvil coming down out of the ceiling and just slapping you completely pancaked. We can go about 5 steps before, we're forced to have another random battle.
Dodge this!
Grandpa, thanks for me! Good job, Grandpa! Okay, now he's doing a little better at it. Yeah, you'll notice that, we ran a little bit low on MP. I decided to fight normally to conserve my remaining MP. And we immediately were almost fucking deleted off the battlefield. That's Lunar 2's difficulty curve, and, it's rough. You're gonna use our last Starlight. We're gonna nut on Grandpa. What's this? Another herb. Okay. Okay, hold on. Can I use... No. This is nice, though. If you know that an enemy is weak to an element, it will show you. So there's no more having to remember, like... What am I supposed to cast here?
Dodge this!
You know, at some point we're gonna hit the top of this spire, I promise. It's almost been 2 hours, and we're not even through the first dungeon. That's, Oh good, another starlight. We needed that. 72 silver! That's a very specific number. I don't know why that number is so specific.
Dodge this!
Let's go ahead and take out the other mask.
Dodge this!
Don't boomerang it. Conserve your MP a little bit. And all for the most paltry of rewards. I don't even remember why I only played this one through, like, once. Oh, that's the way back down, okay. Well, at least we're getting experience out of it. That is, the best we can do.
Dodge this!
I love the way they kind of dance and gyrate around.
We've got to keep our strength up.
Okay. It's no Althena lend me your power, but it's very direct and honest.
Dodge this!
We've got to keep our strength up. Alright, we're getting plenty of healing herbs, though. I should probably lean a little bit less on Grandpa. Hello, Windchaser. Hey, look! What a view. Anyway. I genuinely do feel like screens like that are a reward. This is the 7th floor of the spire. The ancient writings tell of a hidden passage to the top. We must search this room thoroughly to find it, my boy. This secret passage is what all true warriors strive for, my boy. The architecture of the Blue Spire is even more incredible than I imagined. Oh, you found the passage to stop the fight. We're yawning. Help! Not yet, Grandpa. We just have to look harder, examine everything, leave no stone unturned. Leave no turn unstoned. I wonder if it's the giant glowing blue thing. Whoa, Hero, what is this? Let's go get Grandpa and show it to him. I bet he'll know. Hero? What's happening, Hero? Hero! Hero, I think we just found the secret passage to the top of the spire. You don't think the destroyer is around here, do you? I don't want to be eaten by a monster. Aw, Ruby, you are a monster. You worry too much, Ruby, and besides, I don't think either of us looks very tasty. It's nice of them to put arrows on the floor showing which direction to walk in.
It's so beautiful.
Flashing lights warning, I guess. Sorry. Oh, good, it continues. Thanks for that. So apparently since we last saw her, she pulled a curtain off the wall or something. Found some boots.
I think I'm gonna hurl.
Thanks, Working Designs.
My name is Lucia. I have come from the Blue Star on an urgent mission. Your world is in grave danger. I must see Athena immediately. Take me to her.
Do you think she's friendly? She looks like she could be some sort of goddess or something. What are we gonna do, Hero? Ruby to Hero!
She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
He's also like 7 feet tall.
Hero, what's wrong with you? She's not even human. Here, let me tuck your tongue back into your mouth and wipe that drool off your chin.
Hey, ouch! Knock it off, Ruby!
Hey, wait, Lucia, where are you going? I must find Athena and join with her to fight Zelthar. Athena, the goddess of our world, why do you need to find her? Who are you? I'm Hero, and this is Ruby. In the flesh! The two of you are residents of this world? You must guide me to Athena. It is urgent that I find her and speak with her. Are you nuts, lady? You just show up out of nowhere and expect a trip to the goddess? Rating Zilfar at some... Nah, I don't do that. I avoid popular people. They don't need me. Hero's an adventurer, not a tour guide, and no one knows where Athena is anyway. Ruby is right, but this girl obviously needs the help of a brave warrior like myself. I'm sure that's exactly what he's thinking. And not like, blah, 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 girl, blah, 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 girl. Well, I'm sure his inner thoughts are exactly this coherent. I don't know if I can help you, Lucia, but I'm willing to try. We'll see what Grandpa has to say about this, hero. We must leave at once. And she fucking means it. What's happening? Oh, confound it all, son. Don't scare me like that. You had me beside myself with worry, young man. And looking all over for you, where in tarnation did you go? Oh dear, who's this you found? Her name is Lucia. We found her at the top of the blue spire inside a giant green crystal. And guess what, Grandpa? She says she's from the Blue Star. Althena herself? She traveled here from the Blue Star? Hero, we have to get out of here right away. If Lord Leo discovers her here, we're in big trouble, and so is she. We'll talk later. Let's go. I think this is more fuel for the fuck Leo theory of everything. Lucia's hitting the jackpot. Look at that health. She comes with no magic. And she has a hat, a robe, and a pendant, which is shiny and mysterious. If only Gwen were the reincarnation of the goddess Althena. That's true. What is this? Why are there monsters within the Blue Spire? Don't worry, Lucy. I'll get rid of these fiends for you with a few swats of my sword that I have now, instead of a dagger. Oh yeah, just a couple swats of our sword.
Do not interfere.
Lasers! Do I have the working design? I used to have that pendant. I'm not sure where it is anymore. I used to wear it, like, every day of my life. Did you see that magic? Lucia, how were you able to cast such a powerful spell? I have no time for questions, hero. You must take me to the goddess Althena, and quickly. Wait up, did I offend you? I'm sorry if I did. Lucia! I don't think you offended her, my boy. I think she's just focused on finding the goddess. Hero, I don't think Lucia is human. Her magic is stronger than any I've ever seen. Well, Leo could be right. She could be the destroyer. But why would she come here? She couldn't possibly be the destroyer, Grandpa. She's just a confused and beautiful girl. And she's gonna leave us all behind in this spire unless we catch up to her. Look, if you have chosen the form of the Destructor, I'm pretty sure anything plucked from Hero's mind would look kind of like that. Anyway, now we can just kind of autopilot through battles.
Do not interfere.
Because Lucia can shoot fucking laser beams out of her armpit. Which is a weird place to shoot laser beams from, but you know, I'm not gonna complain. No. It's not that her AoE one-shots everything, it's that she can't be the destroyer because she's a girl. Girls can't destroy things. Girls can't do anything. Yeah, I am honestly just gonna descend up and...
Do not interfere.
Meanwhile, Lucy is cycling through her magic menu like me when I get a new character. And what does this one do? What does this one do? Okay, what does this one do?
Do not interfere.
Not technically patient zero from the mysterious way it was plot important. I mean, a mysterious girl connected to blue crystals with a very prominent pendant and... I'm sorry, we were all in on, like, the Evangelion parallels in the first game. This is Nadia. The secret of the blue star.
Do not interfere.
Bomb angels, yes. They muted Grandpa! Terra also arguably related to blue crystals. True. I'm trying to remember which way is out. This way? No.
Do not interfere.
I'm not interfering with shit, ma'am. You can go ahead. Stairs have little lines, they go up. Anyway, where is my rock opera about Lucia the Destroyer?
Do not interfere.
Where is my rock opera based on the Lunar series? Okay, that's another... I like how Hero just rolls a boat up there. Okay, that should be enough levels in here. Lucia Frederick Riker is a Dutch professional boxer, kickboxer, and actress. The most dangerous woman in the world. Jesus Christ. Honestly, that makes me think of, like, fucking Cynthia Rothrock or somebody. Kinda like she was using a mixing bowl. You know, you're not wrong. Hello, Amatalia. The Dutch Destroyer. That makes it sound like she's destroying the Dutch, though. Not that she is Dutch. Also, they should call me the Danish Destroyer, because that's what I do anytime I go to the bakery. is Assassin's Creed.
Is this Althena's world? I do not sense the aura of her magic power. But then, perhaps the evil hides it from my sight.
Error 404, goddess not found. Is there a firewall? What the fuck, bro? Lucia, you say you came here from the Blue Star. What I'm curious about is why you've come here, lass. Lucia told Hero and me she needs to see the goddess. She's come here to meet with Althena. Perhaps she's involved with the Chosen somehow. I very nearly read that as the cheat. I felt myself starting to do it, and then I had to reroute my brain. Well, it would be nice if she'd answer our questions. But I'm having fun trying to figure her out. And hey, maybe she'll introduce us to Althena. She could be involved with the cheat, that's true. What's the matter? With Ruby starting to get on your nerves? She's just a little jealous is all. Even though I call out with her with my mind, I cannot sense Althena's presence in this world. How can I have been brought here without being summoned by the goddess? Has something happened to Althena that you have not told me about, Hero? The cheat sounded a little different.
Oh no, it can't be.
My, sweet princess of the Blue Star.
It is. It's so far.
Well, so far so good.
Yes, sweet Lucia. It's been a long time, my dear. I am crushed that you haven't stayed in touch.
Is this your ex?
I know that you will come around to my way of thinking eventually.
I will never submit to you. What have you done with Althena?
Althena! Oh, sweet Lucia. Why don't you ask her yourself? Oh dear, I've forgotten. You don't know where she is. What a pity.
So far, I will not allow you to corrupt this world. Dragon power, shine forth. Fill me with the strength of ages. Empower me to overcome the destroyer in our midst.
Lucia, that was quite impressive.
No, what happened?
I'm afraid I had to seal away the power of the four dragons. You see, very soon, you will be all that stands between me and universal domination.
I can't. Too strong.
Tell me, darling, was it good for you? Now that I've stripped you of your power, you are nothing more than a helpless bug, waiting to be crushed. Save that precious breath, child. You need it to find Althena, your little needle in my haystack.
So far. You can't.
Lucia? I have to Althena before. Seems this Zophar fellow has cursed Lucia's soul, and if we don't break it, she will die. Hero, tell me I'm having a bad dream. Wake me up, please. Time, I must. Only Althena can, Zophar. Young lady, save your strength. You can tell us all about it later. Maybe one of my books will give us a clue about how we can break this wretched curse. Come, Hero, we have to get her back to the house at once. No problem, Grandpa, let's go. Unwholesome, grody. Yeah, I just think it's nice that the Guardian from Ultima 7 is still getting work. Anyway, Lucia has a new sprite, and she is down to level 1. What do you think Zophar was talking about, Hero? Why do you put a curse on poor Lucia? I don't understand any of this. Hero, I'm scared. We're in the middle of something way too big for us to handle. If we hadn't taken the Dragonite Jewel from the ruins, none of this would have happened. Ruby is like one step from blaming Hero from ruining her life. Anyway, oh, I suspected this might happen. The Guardian has been awakened. Now we'll have to fight our way outside, kids. Are you kidding, Grandpa? Look at the size of that thing. There has to be another way. Let's do a quick save. I mean, just because somebody completely ruins your life doesn't mean you might not want to jump in the sack with them. I've made really shitty choices in my life, too. So there's a thing, let's just carefully block off Lucia with our characters. I want to try something. Let's just sit here and defend for a minute. Oh, she ran over there. Nope, I'll protect you.
Dodge this!
Take that, you hellish freak!
Ah, she's down. I think there's a Easter egg if you manage to finish this fight in a way that he can't actually hurt her. And I will look for that on YouTube after this, but...
Dodge this!
We've got to keep our strength up!
Yeah, I kind of threw a little bit, I guess. Can I revive Lucy? Yeah, I can revive her. What? No! I did... What?
Heal!
Okay, he did that. I genuinely thought I had managed to buff the boss somehow. Not very observant, am I?
Dodge this!
Splat. And then she runs away. So yeah, I want to find that Easter egg before we move on. I'm gonna tab over for a second. Oh, I see. You have to pin him in. Alright. I'll show off the Easter egg after this.
Dodge this!
After this death. Last time it was a dead man's party. What is it this time? It's a dead man's party! Thanks so far. Who could ask for more? Alright, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna reload and mute it for a moment. You don't get an immediate, Oh, well. One moment. Volume mixer. Okay, so, if you manage to pin the Guardian in to a place where he cannot possibly defeat Lucia, you get this hidden scene.
He almost killed Hero and Grandpa! That big bully!
Hero, what got into me? Destiny. Oh no, Lucia! Come on, Hero, we have to get Lucia back to Grandpa's on the double. And then, you know, the game proceeds as normal. Yeah, so Ruby can kick the shit out of the boss if she's properly motivated. She just doesn't. For reasons. Anyway, let's actually, you know, fight the boss in a way that is proper. Lucia's actions are die, be not alive,
Dodge this!
fall over, sink into the swamp,
Take this, infidel!
infidel. I'm sorry, what the shit, Grandpa? Isn't this one of the, like, goddess servants?
Dodge this!
George Bush's America, apparently. Yeah, just use your heals. Try to stay alive so the monster has more than one target. Has more than 2 targets. Well, you failed at that. Nice work, Grandpa. Come on, get back on your feet!
Heal!
heel like he's, you know, a puppy. And Lucia's flat.
Dodge this!
We've got to keep our strength up!
A devil, a demon, a monster, an ugly creature, in spite of being, you know, a fairly well-represented example of an orcish naga. Stop buffing yourself. It's bad for me.
Dodge this!
Orcish Naga is your new power metal album. That's a good power metal album. Poe Sword's getting those Raven reviews. They are. It is. I am.
Take this, infidel!
I'll go ahead and give him a whack.
Dodge this!
There goes Grandpa. We'll get him up again in a minute, if
Dodge
possible.
this!
But, yeah, again I am reminded, this is why I only played through this game, like, one time.
Dodge this!
Okay. Cause see, if I didn't kill him on that turn, I would have been dead. Reduces the target's attack rating. Maybe I should have leveled up one more time. Does this game also have a deworking designs mod? Yes, it reduces the amount of gold you spend in one room. Everything else is left untouched, apparently. Because the working designs didn't change any of it. So, fuck me, I guess. I'm just gonna die. Can I... A little more MP for Hero.
Dodge this!
But yeah, this is the original difficulty tuning. This is what Working Designs intended you to do, is suffer. Not Working Designs.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Game Arts. Studio Alex. Save my goddamn game. Good idea. Honestly, the herb looks like holly off, like, a holiday wreath. And I've always assumed they're just eating handfuls of, like, poisonous berries. Like, mmm, delicious! This is healing me! Ugh. I feel so healed! That'll kill 2 of them. Fine.
Ferocious wind!
Yeah, Lucia is now getting slap silly on a regular basis. Can't catch a break? Not a single one. clobbered. Hero gains a level. Yay! I guess I should have ground a little bit before the last boss. But the last boss gave me all that experience that made me close to getting a level, so... We would only attack if the enemy had less than 6 hit points.
Dodge this!
It's very annoying. Alright. Let's get out of here. Hey, you guys remember what was out front of this tower? The rest of the Guardians have come to life! This is bad, Hero. Very, very bad. Was it Doom? It was Quake. What are we gonna do, Hero? We barely beat one Guardian. How can we beat 4? We're gonna scream at them. I love that the game is gonna let me try. Bye, Lucia. You know what? Maybe we can solo them. This is it, Hero. We're finished. I hope this doesn't hurt as much as I think it will. Targets acquired and locked. Fire. What was that? Has Lucia regained her powers? Those Guardians were no match for the blinding power of the Destiny's Dragon Cannon. You are fortunate indeed to have witnessed the awesome power of the goddess Athena. And I intend to use that power to capture the destroyer which has come to the Blue Spire. And all that we found in the Blue Spire was Lucia. No, it can't be true. Leo has to be mistaken. He has to be. I warned you not to come here, Gwen, and yet you disregarded my advice. If I hadn't arrived when I did, you would have paid for your foolishness with your life. You're out of your league here, old man. Just go home and read your musty tomes. Read your mustard tomes. Covered in mustard. You hot dog eating son of a... I can't believe how rude he is. I know he saved our lives, but jeez. I guess Athena's guard values combat skills a lot higher than social skills. Well, good to hear. Goodbye. Hold on! Who is the woman in your party, Gwen? That's Ruby. You've met her. Fucking double front flip off the bow of the ship. You extra motherfucker. She wears a strange dress of red cloth. So do you. And she seems to be sick. What has made you weak, girl? She was assaulted by a monster at the top of the spire. It lifted her from a magical sphere. We barely escaped its clutches. If you hurry, you might be able to catch it. A monster in a magical sphere, you say? The highest floor of the spire? Exactly as I suspected. Lucia the Destroyer is within the spire. Follow me, men! We must find Lucia and capture the creature before it escapes into our world. You fell for it. You've never even lied that convincingly to Grandpa. Alright, kids, we must get Lucia back to the house. She's getting weaker by the moment. Let's steal this dragon ship. I think they left the keys in the ignition. Oh? Nobody ever steals the dragon ship. Oh well. Well, we barely survived that. And I think this is a great place to leave off. Tomorrow we are not playing more Lunar Blue. Lunar...
What I'm trying to say is maybe
we are not playing more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue complete. That's actually hard to say, now that I try it. We are playing a random hidden object game. I have not decided what hidden object game yet. I probably should get on that.
Private terminal.
Not now, Kelly. I'm doing my outro. We will be playing a random hidden object game. I have not figured out which one. It will probably not be anything involving, like, Christmas, because that's gonna give me a fucking migraine. But I have some ideas. Maybe it'll be, like, the second time Guardians game or whatever. I don't think all hidden object games have to do with Christmas. Most of them have to do with Halloween. There is one about werewolves that I've considered. I don't know if it's, like... I don't know how horror... A lot of hidden object games are horror-themed. And I'm never sure how much of a warning to give. Because, like, you know... There's a serial killer, axe murderer, or something running around. Does that inherently merit a content warning if they, like, you know, pop out of the door, like, I'm gonna kill you? Or whatever? I don't know. Shrug? And I never know what's coming up, because, you know, where there's stuff. A harvest moon for werewolf, and all his plus friendship gifts are meat. If you give me meat, I will be your friend. Like, maybe a big old salami sandwich, maybe? And I will be like, I'm your friend now. Wow, I'm Squirrel Mog, I'm your friend, let's travel together. What the fuck was I talking about? Hidden object games, right. Yeah, one of those. Tomorrow and Sunday. Have a good night. Yep.